Hello, hello, good day, dear one. So this is Through the Fire, part 18. And today I would like to talk about inventory. So specifically, when you've gone through a fire and you had to let go of a lot of shit, like I did. And actually what you can also do is you can probably take the suggestions I make for other letting go experiences or losses, where you do, an inventory. For the Through the Fire inventory, what I did that supported me and my heart tremendously was that one day I decided to make some time, and I think I gave myself, it might have been 2 or 3 hours even. And I did all of this in a very comfortable place. I know exactly where I said. I could lean against a wall and I could stretch out, and I had a pad. No, actually, initially I thought I would want to do it writing with handwriting. So you can do it writing by hand, or you can have your computer or your iPad open. Whatever is the easiest way for you to transcribe a thought, a word onto either a piece of paper or a screen. So what I then did is I closed my eyes and I connected with the first room. I believe my first room took me into my dining room. And then I wrote down everything that I remembered I had in this dining room. And it might sound a little bit like attachments, but it actually will take you beyond your attachment. So I wrote down everything I remembered in my dining room. Then I closed my eyes and I said, like, what's the next room? It might have been my living room, then my kitchen, then my bedroom, then my healing room, and my writing room. And so I just wrote down everything I remember. And instead of actually this experience or this exercise pulling me down, dragging me down and making me cry or sad, what happened was it started to lift me up. Because, and I guess maybe the only way to explain that was, number one, I was writing it out of my system. At this point, I already knew everything was gone, so I couldn't bring it back. So I wrote it down, and then after I completed writing down for the first room, I looked at the list, and number one, the list was way too long. I was like, oh my God, really? Did I have that much stuff? So many things, so much furniture? So that was the first funny experience, and it made me laugh, actually. And then I felt like these pieces that were burned had found their place. I was, honoring them. And a real honoring then happened after I had everything written down, because then over a series of days or weeks, I would look at, some aspects, some paragraphs of what I had, and I would connect with each and every piece, thanking it, blessing it, loving it, and letting it go. So it on the material realm, it had already burned. And with this ritual, I allowed it to also be released from any other level, mental, the emotional, certainly the physical had already happened. And I found this exercise, actually I called it the letting go ritual, incredibly helpful. So, yeah. Well, I'd like to share exercises or tools or rituals with you that you can apply and make work for yourself. And ultimately, my intention is that you lift yourself up You know, it takes so much courage to go through a loss, a letting go, a wildfire, a natural disaster. And we all really need this uplifting movements, actions. And so maybe you want to play with that one and see if it can support you too. Please let me know if you use it, and if it helps you, please, you can put a comment down. If you need more help, more assistance, please reach out to me at www.joya.love, or below this video there's also a link. And yeah, as much as you can, somehow enjoy the process. It is some form of a spiritual initiation, an awakening, a ripening. So eventually you will discover gifts in that whole experience. I promise you, you will. So much love, and until we meet again, many, many blessings, and I love you. Blow your kiss. Be well.